Gentlemen.
Hey, is that girl up there?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Let's go, Chris.
Yeah.
I survived my first night, Jim.
You should. You took the whole time.
You guys cuddling, buddy?
He was on the cheating side of the spoon, too. He's boxing me out with his ass.
Quick shot of the Glacier Bay Lodge. We had a nice burger dinner last night. It was a godsend day for a long day of traveling and setting up the camp. Got our fishing licenses. Head down at 9 a.m. for our kayak training. All the gear is packed and ready to roll. Everything's double garbage bag, beer canisters. All right, Bob, our fearless leader.
This is our map of Glacier Bay, consisting of the main body of the bay, the east arm, and the west arm, which continues up over here to the other inlet you see there. And what we're doing is we're starting here at Bartlett Cove. We're coming in behind Lester Island on the high tide, and then we're going north through the Beardsley Islands, all the way over here to the north Midriff Island, which coincidentally happens to be the location of where the old fox farm that the Beardsley family had. This is now not there. We're going to camp here on the western side of the northern Midriff Island tonight. We're going to do a bay crossing tomorrow morning on the slack low tide, and going across by Boulder Island, which is full of kelp beds and sea otters, and coming across south of Willoughby Island, up over here to the peninsula with Finger Bay, where we're going to catch some ferocious monster salmon.
Nice.
The next day. Then we're going to come around the coming around the peninsula here, and either probably camp here at the northern side of Gakey Inlet, which should be a tremendous salmon stream as well. Then we're going to go into the Hugh Miller Complex and probably camp over here on Skidmore Bay, where it happens to also be another salmon stream. And the next morning on high tide, we'll cross over. There's actually a stream that crosses over here at high tide. And we'll be going over here to Hibachi Point, which is over here, I continue on this map, by Reed Glacier.
Huh.
And
Is that when we're actually up into the glaciers?
Yes, this will be our first tidewater glacier, will be Reed Glacier.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll be camping here at Hibachi Point. We can explore Reed Glacier that night. The next day we'll go over here to the next tidewater glacier, which is Lamplugh, which is very blue. That's why they call it Lamplugh. And we'll be camping here on a point where it's very close proximity to the glacier. And then if the ice conditions allow, the following day we'll be going into John Hopkins, which has like 6 active tidewater glaciers. Wow. It's the most active bay in the Glacier Bay system. However, quite often the pack ice is so thick that you can't wheedle your way back in here. The best bet is at slack tide when the ice is pulled apart some. And from there, we're going to go ahead and go out, and we'll be going back towards Queens Inlet, which just carries on over here for a pickup on the 28th.
Wow.
And that'll take us by the catamaran Baranoff, and that'll pull us back here to Bartlett Cove by 3:30 in the evening.
Awesome.
Afternoon.
Awesome.
We pick up the Juneau ferry at 5 o'clock. Dock's right here at the dock, and we take that back to Juneau on the 28th.
Can't wait. Over and out. Got our orientation, now the challenge begins. How do we stuff all this gear into these boxes, into these boats? Stay tuned. Believe it or not, looks like it's gonna fit. It's even starting to get kind of nice out. We are officially kayaking. Let's see if I can get a movie of Jim. You having fun, buddy? Couple hours in, just had a little lunch, tied all the boats in.
Beardsley's.
Is that where we are right now?
The Beardsley Island.
So peaceful. We've already seen a few seals. Hoping to see some whales and who knows what else.
Which way are we heading?
Yeah. That's hilarious. Oop, there he goes. Trying to figure out where we are.
Navigasters.
So here's a couple of small islands right there.
That's incredible. We just got a surprise.
I saw a porpoise off to the left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the distance there. About 11 o'clock. You see two loons over there?
Yeah.
He was over by them. There's a seal over there too.
And a seal just poked his head up like 30 feet in front of the boat and looked at us straight in the eye and then jumped down. Oh, there's another one I think over the left. Oh, that mountain is incredible.
Are those porpoises or seals?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. Just noticed a rainbow. Amazing. Apparently we're heading over toward these two small islands over here. Campsite established. Good to have a little breather. Probably did 10 or 12 miles today. Phil and I were just noticing there's some snow. Got huge tide, so we actually had to carry the boat up to the campsite. And any cooking we'll do down here. Gonna try a little fishing tonight as well. 6 o'clock, got the camp all set up. Weather's absolutely gorgeous. Lean-to was Jim's idea.
Yep, that'll work. I like it spicy. Get the salt and pepper. I have, I don't know where my salt and pepper is. Here.
Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. Camped up here. Now what's amazing is the tide goes out to this degree. Had to carry all the gear on the boats down. Cruise ship in the distance. Oh, you're kidding. Wow. Came from all the way over there.
No, that's that island. We're way over there.
Whoa.
Shit. Chris?
Yeah.
Still don't know where we came from, Chris.
Small waves. Hands are kind of shaking from a good morning of paddling. Hopefully the image stabilizer. So we came from where?
Big mountain over there, right below it.
Yeah.
But not that, that was the island we passed straight across.
Wow.
The far shores where we came from.
Wow. What do you think we've done so far? A few miles?
It's 4 miles across.
Woo! Good morning workout. Over and out.
Starting to rain.
Starting to rain. Just saw a bald eagle over here.
Lodge up.
We're gonna paddle up close and take a picture. Now, you know, when we camp here, we're gonna probably be about 700 yards from the mouth of that stream, right?
Where's the stream?
Where are we camping? See this little island right here to the right? There's actually an island. You go around it to the right and up against the shore back there, where just where it's the peninsula nets out. That's the book does. On this side.
Ooh.
Here he comes.
We have to
Wow.
go to the isthmus right there. If we want to go to the
Oh, that's neat.
beach, it should be only 100 yards over the isthmus. And maybe beach we can head
That was very cool. I caught him flying. Whoa.
north side. We could probably do that too. It just says that there's a bigger mud flat there. You want to try it? North side, rather? We don't have to cut across that isthmus. Well, yeah, big old river over there.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. So we're heading up into a river here. Try to catch some salmon for lunch. Doesn't get any better than this. So we
I'd
can't.
like to introduce you to the glacial blue bear, sometimes called Phil.
Oh my gosh. You've got to be.
These are all mostly pink salmon with some Dolly Varden in there too.
No way.
Oh yeah, there's a. Look for the ones that don't have the hump back. Now the hump back is a pink salmon. And the ones that don't have the hump on them is a Dolly Varden.
It is absolutely incredible. All right, Bob, I gotta ask a stupid question. So they basically just keep swimming all the way upstream.
Yeah, the stream only goes up about a mile and widens out. It's probably a big spawning area. That's probably where all the bears are right now.
Wow.
So if we take a walk up later on, we'll probably get some bear footage.
Oh my gosh. Lunch is served. Fishing Alaska style.
That's a pretty good shot for them.
Unbelievable.
I think the shot was pretty good.
Let's see. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
That's a nail right here. Yeah, you got big teeth, don't you? Chris, you want to give it a try?
Yes. Yes. Chris Bates
I'm going in.
allegedly doing illegal activity.
Salmon against me.
All right, Mr. Bates, what you want to do is corner him against the waterfall and flip it out. There's one right over to your left. And flip him out. Chase him up. Come on, Bates.
Come on.
There you go.
Slid by me, but I'm going in.
Chase him towards the shore. That's good. Go, go, go. You got him. Flip him. Don't try to grab him. There you go. That one right there.
Where'd it go?
He's coming down. There you go. All right, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Go. You got plenty to choose from. Chris, come back this way. It's easier up here.
What about this guy, the big humpback?
You can get him.
Where'd they go?
Hey, there's one. Just head back this way.
Don't fall.
There you go. You're chasing them. Oh no, Mr. Bates is coming to get us. Oh no. There you go. You got two of them. Right there. Right there. Right there. I'm going to teach you how to chase sheep next.
Dude.
Flip them. Don't grab them. Flip them.
Yeah!
Woo-hoo! Look at that.
Going nowhere. That is awesome.
Howard's doing some fly fishing. Bob, this is amazing.
That's amazing.
Cooking up some fresh fish on the stove as we speak.
This guy's waited his whole life to do this.
Doesn't get any better than that. Now that is fresh cooked salmon.
That's hand-picked fresh fish salmon.
Yum, yum.
When we brought in the other one, it was wiggling around in the water without its flanks. That's pretty bad.
So this is what it's called, roughing it.
Gonna need some water for that.
Pasta primavera,
You have some water?
fresh fish.
Get some water?
Right there.
Yeah, I knew it would.
Bob is the expert chef.
At least that much. Here, I'll keep the sand by for you.
Little lean-to here.
Getting full, but I gotta finish this. So good. I'm gonna put fish right in mine.
Ooh, that's neat. What is that?
What kind of bird is that? That is no eagle.
Big hawk?
Osprey? That's a heron, isn't it? Or something like
No, it's not no heron. I think the first two pieces of fish were
Got a little freshwater stream down there.
Yeah, these ones are waiting.
Filled up our water bottles.
Need oil for the
That's right.
no more? Nope, you're good.
Got the tents all set up, little clothesline going. Amazing day.
Why do you guys have to catch fish so big? They won't fit in a frying pan. Salmon in dill sauce. Thank you. We have cooked glove. We already had the pasta primavera, the garlic mashed potatoes, and corned beef.
Yep.
Corned beef. We have coffee and vodka Crystal Light. This is very tasty.
Life
in the wilderness.
Later we may stuff with a hot toddy of Yukon.
Who brought the truffles and the tiramisu?
Right here, Pops.
You know what? I need a nice shot of
I
Yukon
think you
Jack.
do.
There we go.
In the wilds of Alaska.
There we
Oh
go.
God, Amanda Resort's a little.
It took a lot to reach in and grab all those fish out of the water.
Over and out. Sunday morning. Just kind of hanging out in the middle of the bay. We just got some amazing pictures of some dolphin that were just coming right up by us. Stop for a little break.
The way the free, you can keep 10 fish under 50, 10 fish over 50. So theoretically, this is not a resident.
Sun is trying to come out. So we believe these are the interstadial stumps, which were here for the last ice age, which makes them quite old. Gentlemen?
Sorry about that.
Hello, hello.
You got a picture of those, right? Five, sweet.
Little video as well.
That's a nice cat.
It's incredible.
Phil.
Wow, look at them all coming at us. Get a video of that.
Always make it. Looks like a piece of land. Yeah, yeah. Pretty awesome. Sorry, you're going to say any gravel.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Whoa. So we're in a camp.
The sound would be fantastic for your sleep machine.
I'll digitize it and this will be the new sound machine. Time to set up camp. Getting the camp set up. Tents are up. The Walmart tarp is working extremely well. Jim's gonna run some clothesline, get a big old bonfire going with some of the wood back in here. Howard's already caught some salmon. And we are across from the most beautiful mountains.
Sorry.
Slip knot came loose. Slip knot slip.
I'm all wrapped up here, so I'm wrapped myself.
Saucy!
8 o'clock. The boys hanging out.
Yeah.
Life is good. Little dinner. We got our little tarp set up. Who says we're roughing it? Phil. Phil gets the credit for getting this fire going.
Yep.
The rain is coming down and Phil got it going and now it's a big old bonfire. And I learned that the rain at this point can't even put it out, which is exciting. Exciting new learning for me. Howard and Bob are off catching more salmon.
Us
This
three
is-
boys are drinking
This is
again.
pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome.
You might want to I wouldn't call it pouring, but it's a gentle sprinkle. As I move the freaking soaked, wet
Oh no.
Phil,
Dude, that is,
come on,
that's like a full-fledged sapling there you got going.
We got a fire going.
So you get
The
fire
Eagle Scout
going.
got the fire going in the rain. That's very impressive, Phil.
Yep. That's right.
I am Lothar! You cannot extinguish my fire!
That's hilarious.
Never see. Oh!
If a moose comes at you, you're covered.
I will brand you, Moose!
That's fire.
Ranch.
Dude, we could like forge steel in that fire. That thing is. All right.
We should walk over it when we get a little bit more wasted.
Yeah. Just discovered this amazing waterfall. Oops. Actually, several other ones. One over there. A little bit of a blustery start to the day, but we're doing all right. Jimmy, you doing all right? You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Tired, cold, wet.
Doesn't get any better than this. Just wolfed down a bunch of Cliff Bars to try to get our energy back. We've been going for several hours already. Found another one. Wow. Bob and Dan going in for a drink. Okay. Heading somewhere over there into the fog. Not quite sure. Just came through a little cut between the two bays. Had to time it right so it's high tide, otherwise could not get through. Looks absolutely amazing. Saw our first glacier as well. Got a little surprise visitor here. The old cruise ship. Haven't dealt with one of those yet, so that'll be interesting.
I'm tired.
We've been paddling for how many hours? 6 straight hours? Jim and I were doing the math. We're going to do how many thousand strokes a day, Jim? 28,000 strokes just today. I think we're going to camp for the evening back in this little cove. Just saw a bald eagle. Bug City. Let's zoom in on the old ship. Ooh, getting eaten alive by bugs. Just getting the camp set up. Got the tent. Got the mosquito netting, very attractive. Bugs are crazy up here. Howard's off fishing already. Get a little fire started. Just made it to Reed Glacier. It is cold up here. Supposed to be a cabin here somewhere. We're gonna go check it out. Somebody built years ago. Believe it or not, that is 2 miles away.
Attention passengers, off the port side of the ship, that would be left for you laymen. We have the Reed Glacier and 3 kayakers who are freezing their nuts off.
This bad. Well, we found the Abach cabin, but not quite place to bed down for the night and roast marshmallows. 2 o'clock. We got
You know,
camp
that
set
glacier's
up.
mostly grounded.
Jim got us a little tarp set up there.
You know that glacier's mostly grounded.
Phil
Glacier's like
and
mostly
Dan
grounded.
are over there. I'm going to try to zoom in without...
Yeah.
Are they right over by that gravel, Bob? Where'd they go?
Yeah, you see the gravel pan? They're probably getting north towards the right-hand side of it right now. They're like halfway between where the stream comes out and the glacier. You see, you need to draw a line down where the stream comes down.
Yep.
And then the glacier, there's the other line with it
Oh, okay.
about halfway between the two right there.
I think I see them. Are they... Looks like they're up on the shore, maybe.
There's a little small ice floe in front of them. They're just passing behind a small ice floe right about now. They're quite a ways behind it, but it's a green and white dot, and then they're behind that. Yep, I gotta get things hung up here. Set these right next to you.
Here we are, cooking potato soup on a Green Glacier, freezing our ass.
It's about
Some of us just freezing.
45 degrees.
Everybody but him.
Glacier behind us. Let's go in for a closer look of the fabulous
Tired,
soup.
mean, ugly, old, and horny. Not necessarily in that order.
We got Bear Creek creamy potato soup, and it is good.
Yep, and here we is, trying to keep the bears from eating our creamy potato soup.
We got the luxury yacht that just passed us.
It's alright, he's just an asshole. We ain't got a wash and dryer rather, and he doesn't have cold beer. Anybody ready for a little soup? Shit, yeah. This is what we are doing right now. We are walking to the glacier, we're going to climb on the glacier, and then if we're really crazy, we're going to jump the hell off.
There we go.
And that's the end of it.
We got a little rippling stream right behind us. Just had my first taste of 10,000-year-old water from a floating piece of earth made of ice that was washed up on the beach. Here we are having a little mid-morning snack. Absolutely amazing. The water comes from under the glacier over there.
The ones that were running down so far in there, they had huge ones. Well, like probably ones that went by. That's how hard they got.
So you can see our campsite from here.
You took a shower? Huh? You say you took a shower?
Yeah. Right off one of these little streams.
Did you bring soap?
Yeah, it felt good though.
Did you bring soap?
No, I just had to drink water.
Absolutely awesome. Even got a little mountain hike in.
Looks like it's breaking out there too. You might be getting some kayaking in. Look out there.
Climbed up the mountainside.
There's a room out there. Let's take a look.
We've got some guys who went up even a little higher than we did. There's Phil hanging out. Danny got a little shower in a mountain stream. Hard to zoom in on the.
You guys all ready for a salami snack before we go?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Here we are Thursday afternoon. Kind of a relaxing day. Some of the guys went up toward Johns Hopkins. Jim and I just kind of relaxed. Last night, Jim heard and saw shadows of bears right next to the tent. Apparently, we pitched the tent there last night, which was right in their berry patch. But we lived through the night, which was great. The Walmart tarp turned out to be the best score, giving us a little place to cook and everything else. Hung up all our dry stuff on the rocks. Now making a little mountain house. Delicious dehydrated dinners. Mmm. We look like the Clampets with all of our clothes hanging up here.
Yeah, this is crazy. Alaskan hillbillies.
Exactly.
8 to 9 minutes.
Got some glaciers there in the background.
Right out of the park.
Jim and Bob climbed up here earlier and got some pictures of some bald eagles.
There's some dinner stuff. It's tuna and soup.
Get some meat. I'm trying to find the meat. England.
Here's Chris building his first fire.
Ceremonial first fire on starting the Alaskan wilderness. This is sad. It's like a big event. We're getting pictures and da 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 da. Let there be.
It's like
fire.
Quest for Fire.
Oh no!
Does he have a fire starter in there?
I'm getting the secret away on the video. Was it recording before?
Yep.
Probably. All right. Look at this.
Do we have fire?
No,
We have fire.
We have smoke.
At one time, we walked on our knuckles and ate shit. Then came Bates with fire. And now we are human.
They're at Harvard Quad making fires.
All right, the fire is going.
Bates
I passed the fire test.
Bates first fire.
All right. Chilly evening, so it feels awfully good. Got a little water coming down off the mountain. Our Clampet gear still up. Alaskan hillbillies.
Oh, I used to have hair. That's perfect. Oh, that one did.
Actually, the clouds are dissipating. Hopefully a nice day tomorrow.
Done. Wow.
Glaciers in the distance.
I hope so. Yeah, it's pretty wet. Should be all set.
Friday morning. Just took off looking at Lamplugh or Lampu? Lamplugh, we'll say. Glacier. The Blue Lamplugh. Right at the entrance to Johns Hopkins, which is up there.
Hey, Phil, our cave is gone. Yeah, I know. I was saying to my dad. Yeah. Good idea to go in there.
So while they take pictures of us, we take pictures of them. Hello. That is hilarious. It's getting a little bit soupy out here. Uh-oh, there goes water on the lens. Time to go. I had to get a quick shot of this incredible waterfall. No, I don't. You'd think you would, right where the stream's coming out. Let me zoom in. Hard to tell. Oh, that's awesome. Sun's even trying to come out.
What's up?
Howdy.
Here we are, Friday night.
Dry.
Right across from Skidmore Cut. Second to last evening, getting a big old fire going. Had a little rain as usual this afternoon, but some delicious cooking by Mr. Bob. Howard caught some fresh salmon, so we're going to have that. Of course, we saw some more bear poop. A little bit of an ominous sign, but I think we'll be okay. And believe it or not, lots of good driftwood out on the beach. So we're taking full advantage of it with a fire. I already mentioned that. Dan drying out the socks. It's all about dry socks.
Famous book.
When the book sells 1 million copies, we'll look back and say this was the trip that started the idea.
Dedicated to the Alaskan crew. All donations go to...
All donations go to what, Phil?
All donations go to our next vacation.
Exactly.
Someplace warmer and drier.
It'll be a non-profit venture that I'll do. It'll.
Here's Bates eating his fresh fried
Friday
salmon.
night.
Right there,
An
you
hour
see that?
ago, this was.
So, Kristen, he's going to
around.
cook for you every night, the goldfish, over the fire, and he's grinding, what do we got, lemon, herb, pepper?
Little lemon, herb, garlic pepper.
Oh, outstanding. He's gone caveman on
I'm
us
gonna make
now.
this in the backyard, hon.
And let's move over and see the raging
the
fire
trash on the
without
top.
burning the toxic waste.
We're gonna top it off a little.
Bates and Bob are never going to come back from the wilderness.
See,
Bates,
see,
Bates, yeah, oh, hang on, let me zoom in and see if we can get it here.
Scruffy.
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
I'm
Let
not
me zoom
shaving.
in. Whoops, that's fast.
I'm going to the office just like this.
Oh, yeah. Look, he doesn't connect, though. When he gets older, maybe he'll connect.
Ooh, I haven't hit puberty yet. We're hoping it happens.
Saturday morning. Last morning before we get picked up. Absolutely beautiful morning. Howard's up early doing a little fly fishing. Gonna make some pancakes for breakfast. Yum. Here is Hunter Jim moving in for the kill.
Out of my shadow. Shadow right on that. I follow.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom presents Jim against the salmon. Ooh, salmon won. The hunter declares patience is a virtue. Ooh! While he's working that, let's get a little shot of the beautiful surroundings. The sunshine feels incredible. Eagle just flew by. Just had a breakfast of apricot pancakes Bob, the masterful chef, prepared. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming. Jim the Hunter. We will come back once he's succeeded. Jim the Hunter succeeded.
He can run, but he cannot hide. I have him. I am full, so I will throw you back.
The predator is victorious. Fish returns to the sea, spared for another day.
Busted my spear.
That concludes this chapter of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Here we are heading out of the cove. We are seeing for the very first time the peaks of some of these mountains. Looks totally different. Oh my gosh. Is that down in Johns Hopkins or where?
That's John's up.
Wow. Get the bay where we were last night without making everybody sick. Oh my goodness. Poor Jim's having to do the one-man paddle because I'm the videographer. Wow. Got about 5 miles to row to the point where we get picked up tomorrow morning. Quick shot of Rendu Inlet. Whoa! Queen's Inlet over there. Oh man. Gonna try to turn around here. Without capsizing. Wow. Alright. Heading around that island to the camp. Saturday night. Our last campsite. This is where the boat picks us up tomorrow at 11. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to walk forward to get out of the way of these trees. These bugs are crazy. Whoa, they're all around my head. Like getting eaten alive by bugs. This may have to be a... Ow! Ooh. Alright, bug hat is going on. It's a quick shot of our backdrop here. Pretty amazing. Kind of hoping there are no torrential downpours and we get washed out to sea.
Alaska.
This is Bob's view on the.
Discuss our basic inalienable rights, and they are the freedom of navigation, the freedom of urination, and the freedom of procrastination. All right. The freedom of navigation is a God-given right for every man to go wherever the hell he pleases. The freedom of urination is a God-given right of every American male to piss when he pleases. And the freedom of procrastination is to not do it if you so choose. Those are our basic inalienable rights. If you don't exercise them, you lose them.
Ta-da!
Civil rights speech 101.
The world according to Bob. I like it. Ooh, bug on the camera. Time to stop. I have to get a video of the tarp creation process here. The funny story is I bought the biggest tarp they had at Walmart. I wasn't sure what size to buy. It turned out to be a godsend in terms of shelter and water collection. A lot of strategy in tarp creation. We'll get a finished product shot here in a little bit. Well, we finally got the tarp up, although it required a full relocation. The wind got the best of us, but now it looks better than ever. Jim chilling out with a little Harry Potter. Bob cooking up another masterful concoction. Tomorrow about 10 a.m. we get picked up. Last night camping in Alaska.
Come on, Dan.
Sunday morning.
Come on,
Jim and Dan last getting up.
Baby.
We have a nice surprise. The clouds continue to part and we're seeing some mountains that we've never seen. What do we think the one is in the distance there, Bob?
The two on the right are Mount something and Mount Fairweather. Fairweather's the one off the left a little bit. That's the tallest one in the range.
15,000 feet.
some.
And what do you say, like Everest, for perspective? The base camp is already...
Base camp for Everest is about like 17,000.
So the delta between base camp and peak is about the same as what we're seeing here?
Actually less
Wow,
than what you see from there.
that's amazing. How about that for a morning view, Dan?
That's beautiful.
All right, Dan, how about a pose for the morning? Wake up. Got it. All right. Brother Jim. Yeah. Last one. Come on, buddy.
I got. She's the queen. He's the queen.
He's the. We have one of those for Dan?
Yeah. Will be. Damn, look at these pancakes. You're making pancakes?
Oh yeah.
They're like this big. That's what I like to hear.
Let's get a shot of Phil in the final batch of pancakes. The best part of waking up are pancakes in your cup.
Holy shnikes, that's huge. Yeah, we don't mess around.
Now that's a cake.
We weren't even gonna make it. Really? that stuff.
Last walk down the beach before the Baranoff comes and picks us up. Got a cruise ship in the distance. Clouds have totally burned off. These mountains, believe it or not, are like 35 miles away. Looks a little bit chilly up there. Got our last waterfall.
We'll go to Kansas.
There's Jim and Phil. Jim climbed up and is chilling out. Jim!
Yeah, we got the top one. So here's down a little bit.
Here's the Baranoff. Got all their stuff packed up. Time to load her
You're
up.
gonna drop anyone's stuff off because it's unloading stuff right now.
Made it onto the Baranoff. Hot cup of coffee. Windy as all get out. Not sure if this will work or not. Woo!
On the bottom deck here, go ahead and come on over to the right hand starboard side of the boat where Adam's dancing around there. He will hand you your lunch, and then you'll find
A very beautiful blue tidewater
Reed
glacier.
Glacier, the one we
Also
hiked up.
seen again on our way back out.
Slightly different perspective
Just
than us camping.
to remind you of the
on the
basics
shore
of a
right over
glacier,
there.
there are places in the Fairweather mountain range, this incredibly steep mountain range, where so much snow falls layer upon layer
Right
upon
over there.
layer and compresses by its own weight into ice, that the Fairweather Mountains cannot contain all of the ice, and the mountains are overflowing with ice. And where these rivers or streams of ice begin to move down slope with gravity are our glaciers, moving rivers of ice flowing down the mountainsides, in the case of tidewater glaciers, all the way down to touch tidewater or the sea.
Goodbye. That's all right. Lamplugh Glacier. A little more of Lamplugh Glacier.
There's been a lot of cabbing over on this face over here.
On which side? Yeah, I know we would hear it.
That's a lot more pleasant than last time.
Yeah.
So this has got to be one of the most stunning glacial views in Glacier Bay. And I dare say Captain Matt makes the best approach of any captain I've seen to this glacier where
Wow.
it just pops up from around the corner. Look at that jagged, broken texture, that huge cave with the meltwater stream coming out of it. Highly textured and dramatic glacier with those blue pinnacles of ice. Well, we know that glaciers, as Muir suspected, have the power to shape the landscape, but the landscape itself also shapes our glaciers. So each particular glacier has a very different appearance based on the journey it has made downslope. The Lamplugh Glacier originates also from the Brady Ice Field. It makes its way 16 miles downslope, in some places twisting and turning tight corners, in other places heaving itself up and over uneven ground. There's much meltwater moving through this glacier. The meltwater stream coming out of the front of the glacier is a reminder that these glaciers are not solid ice, but also full of rock and water. They're warm tempered glaciers, and the meltwater down at the base of these glaciers helps to lubricate them and to speed their journey downslope. So many of the glaciers here are moving incredibly quickly downslope with gravity. The fastest up to 15 feet a day.
Put a tarp under that.
So all of this movement down slope, the fact that different parts of the glacier are moving at different rates, the top and the center gliding down slope more quickly than the sides, which are held back by friction as they rub up against the mountainside, mean that these rivers of ice become bent and twisted and crumbled, broken and fractured, and they have often this very heavily textured appearance with the pinnacles turned in every direction because of this winding and rapid journey down slope. So each glacier that we'll see today has a very different appearance, reminding us that the relationship between the ice and the landscape is close and reciprocal. These glaciers are largely shaped by their particular journeys through particular valleys with particular gradients, and the shape of the glacier, the appearance of the glacier, bears the marks of its journey.
Bigger the bodies are, the less.
You get in front of me, I'll just look over your shoulder.
Are pretty far up in there. I'm not seeing it. Well, you have to look with binoculars and get almost close into where the glacier, the face of the glacier is.
See the little cave over here? What? See the little cave?
Oh, yeah.
Another one. I caught it with my binoculars.
The old Baranoff instead of a Super reinforced hull.
Uh-huh. And motor, propeller.
Yeah. Gonna try to zoom in on some seals.
Yep. Well, were those seals or sea lions we saw out at by Marble Rock? Huh.
Whoa.
Can you see them through your...
Yeah, the boat's kind of rocking a lot though.
See where the ice is right here where it starts to get thick? See those dark spots?
Look at those dark spots. Those are all seals.
Those are seals. Go ahead, look. See them? You see the ice here? See the brown spots? Each of those brown spots is a seal. So put your binoculars on and you're watching them move. There's a bunch over here by this.
Still long enough. Oh, I heard that one. Did you hear that, Tammy?
Oh, you can see it's hot right here.
Oh yeah, he's looking at us. Whoops, he just went down.
It's okay. It's like a rock slide or something.
Pat, look at Pat.
Wow.
It's water coming down.
Is it water?
Yes, look at it's coming down into the to the bay.
Oh, you're kidding. Wow.
Look at that. We heard it. It's water. It's just
Oh, that's amazing.
dirty, black, rocky water.
Big chunk just fell off. Waiting for more calving.
At least one, if we're lucky, of these brown bears. Hopefully
Grand
many
Pacific
more.
Glacier, the largest in Glacier Bay. She said it's primarily responsible for shaping this whole area.
Regular what? Oh, yeah.
There's showers there.
What? There's a sink in there. Hot water even. Shirt's clean. Hair's clean. I ain't shaved though. Gotta scare the wife.
Quick shot of a sea otter. .30 in the afternoon, got another hour and a half or so. A whale?
Right there.
Where?
Let me see that like the ripple?
Yeah.
Keep it over there.
Alright, we're looking for the whale. Come on, Mr. Whale. They did see one over here, so this might will either be really boring video or we'll see a whale. All right, Yellowfie comes up. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Here we are back at Bartlett Cove. A little different than when we left. It's sunny and 70 degrees. Got kind of lucky because the ferry to Juneau is right across the dock here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like 75 degrees. Here's where it all began. First spot we camped down in the woods over there, pouring down rain. Broke us in right out of the gate. Time to head to Juneau. Ooh, wow, that's cool. Well, is it? I don't think it's whales. It's killer whales. Wow. Oh yeah, there's another one. Good golly, what is this? I missed it. Are those killer whales or what are they? Where'd you go, dudes? There they are down there.
Good. I didn't get him in the air though.
I think so.
Yeah, they're all the way down.
Who's got that videotape? I would. You can see so much more in the camera though. Wider.
Final thoughts.
And many on this expedition, it is met with an astounding success.
Woohoo!
We have succumbed to no dangers. We have traversed great distances with much peril, with much fatigue, with inclement weather,
Much luggage.
and with hazardous fauna.
And people have never hiked before.
And having reached this point in the expedition, I can say that barring plane crash, hurricane, natural catastrophe, mega tsunami, or other things that are beyond our control anyway, that it's time for us to get drunk. So conclude
Very prophetic.
our words of wisdom on this evening, on this fine day in Southeast Alaska.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Cheers. Jim, any final thoughts?
Thank God it's over.
Thank God it's over now.
Thank God I don't have to carry that damn kayak.
And you don't have to sleep next to me anymore.
Thank God I don't have to do
But there is one thing I have to
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. An addendum
say. To all
here.
the dangers that we were subjected to, perhaps the most perilous to our existence as human beings, were Mr. would be probably Chris in his black spandex and Howard fishing in his underwear.
All right. Over to these guys. Howard, any parting thoughts?
Parting thoughts. I had a great time.
Lots of fit.
Oh,
That fly rod sure came in.
yes, it did.
It was like river runs through it. I got some video of you. You look just like...
Looked like a tourist.
You got those guns working.
Could use 3-4 more days like this.
All right, Big Phil, words of wisdom.
Best of best is no better.
There is no better. I don't think I got that on tape. Give us a brief one about horse pulling.
Well, horse pulling? Oh, horse pulling. That's
Bates parting.
Hi, this
Oh,
is
parting
Michelle
thoughts?
McNally. Yes, we are coming around
Still
Point
going.
Retreat. At the Point Retreat Lighthouse, I'd like to let you know that the galley will be closing down in 5 minutes.
Parting
Now,
thoughts.
hang on, wait on Michelle.
Pause. We'll be right back to it. All I can say is I'm glad I never told Jim that I'd never camped a day in my life, or I probably wouldn't be on this trip. An amazing trip. We persevered through difficult conditions. A lot of metaphors for life on dry socks. Wait till that bestseller comes out, so stay tuned. You can get your advanced copy right now if you call 1-800-DRY-SOCKS. But just an amazing trip.
And with that, we'll show the last sunset, even though we never saw the sun the entire trip.
The only sunset.
We'll zoom in on it. There it is. Goodbye.